The fall of Babylon in the last days. The fall of Babylon in the context of the last days often refers to interpretations of apocalyptic prophecy, particularly from the Bible, such as in the books of Daniel, Isaiah, and Revelation. Below is an overview of the concept as it relates to these scriptures and religious thought. One. Biblical context. Old Testament. Literal fall of Babylon. The historical city of Babylon fell to the Medes and Persians under Cyrus the Great in 539 BCE, Daniel 5. This event was prophesied by Isaiah chapters 13 to 14, and Jeremiah 50 to 51, as a divine judgment against a proud and oppressive kingdom. 1. Biblical context. New Testament. Revelation. Symbolic. Babylon. In Revelation chapters 17 to 18, Babylon symbolizes a global system of corruption, idolatry, and rebellion against God. Babylon is depicted as the great prostitute, riding a beast, representing a political religious system aligned with world powers. Revelation chapter 18 describes its sudden fall, lamented by kings, merchants, and seafarers who profited from its wealth and decadence. 2. Interpretations of Babylon's fall. Religious interpretation. Babylon represents humanity's pride, materialism, and rebellion against God. Its fall symbolizes the ultimate judgment and end of corrupt systems before the establishment of God's kingdom. Some view this as an actual event tied to future geopolitical, spiritual, or economic upheaval. 2. Interpretations of Babylon's fall. Modern symbolism. Babylon has been interpreted as a metaphor for specific nations, empires, or systems, e.g., Rome, global capitalism, or secularism. For some, it represents any society or institution that opposes divine principles. 3. Key themes of the fall. 1. Judgment. Babylon's fall is portrayed as God's righteous judgment against sin. Revelation chapter 18 verse 2. 2. Deception and idolatry. Babylon misleads nations through false religion, wealth, and immorality. Revelation chapter 17 verse 4. 3. Sudden destruction. Babylon's destruction will come unexpectedly, symbolizing the futility of human pride and greed. Revelation chapter 18 verses 10, 17. 4. Call to separation. Believers are warned to come out of her, to avoid sharing in her sins and plagues. Revelation chapter 18 verse 4. 4. Theological and eschatological significance. God's sovereignty. The fall demonstrates that no power, however great, can oppose God's will. Vindication of righteousness. It marks the triumph of divine justice and the removal of evil from the world. Preparation for renewal. The fall paves the way for the new heaven and new earth described in Revelation chapter 21. 5. Application and reflection. For those of faith, the fall of Babylon serves as a call to spiritual vigilance, moral purity, and trust in God's ultimate plan. It emphasizes the transient nature of worldly power and the importance of aligning with divine purposes. Why was Babylon's fall portrayed as God's righteous judgment against sin? The fall of Babylon is portrayed as God's righteous judgment against sin in biblical texts, particularly in the Old Testament, e.g., Isaiah chapters 13 to 14, Jeremiah 50 to 51, and the New Testament, e.g., Revelation chapters 17 to 18, because Babylon symbolizes human pride, rebellion, and moral corruption. Here are key reasons for this portrayal. 1. Symbol of human arrogance. Babylon is associated with the Tower of Babel in Genesis chapter 11, where humanity's attempt to build a tower reaching to the heavens was an act of defiance against God. This arrogance and self-sufficiency became emblematic of sin and rebellion. The kingdom of Babylon, under leaders like Nebuchadnezzar, often boasted in its power, wealth, and achievements, rejecting God's sovereignty. Daniel 4. 2. Oppression of God's people. Babylon was notorious for its conquest and destruction of Jerusalem in 586 BCE, including the looting and desecration of the temple. It also subjected the Israelites to exile and sought to assimilate them into its pagan culture. 2 Kings chapter 25, Psalm chapter 137. This oppression made Babylon a symbol of hostility toward God's people and divine justice. 3. Idolatry and wickedness. Babylon is depicted as a center of idolatry, immorality, and pagan worship, which are seen as affronts to God's holiness. Isaiah chapter 47. Its moral and spiritual corruption extended beyond itself, influencing and leading others astray. Revelation chapter 17 verses 2, 18, 3. 4. God's sovereignty and justice. The fall of Babylon is a demonstration of God's ultimate control over history and his ability to bring down even the mightiest of human powers. Isaiah chapter 14 verses 22 to 23. It shows that God holds nations and leaders accountable for their actions, rewarding or punishing them according to his justice. Jeremiah chapter 50 verses 18 to 20. 5. Foreshadowing final judgment. In Revelation, Babylon is depicted as a symbol of the world system opposed to God and his kingdom. Its fall is a precursor to the final judgment of all evil. Revelation chapter 18 verses 2 to 3. This serves as a warning to those who persist in sin and a promise of deliverance to the faithful. The portrayal of Babylon's fall as God's righteous judgment emphasizes his holiness, justice, and ultimate authority while calling people to repentance and trust in his redemptive plan. Who was Cyrus the Great? Cyrus the Great, circa 600 to 530 BCE, was the founder of the Achaemenid Empire, which became the largest empire the world had seen up to that time. He is renowned for his leadership, military prowess, administrative skills, and policies of tolerance and inclusion. Key highlights of Cyrus the Great. 1. Founding of the Achaemenid Empire. Cyrus began his rule as king of Anshan, in modern-day Iran, and overthrew the Median Empire, led by his grandfather, Astyages, around 550 BCE. He then expanded his empire by conquering Lydia, modern-day Turkey, in 546 BCE and Babylon in 539 BCE. 2. Military leadership. Cyrus was an exceptional military strategist and tactician. His ability to unite various tribes and employ diverse military strategies allowed him to conquer vast territories efficiently. Key highlights of Cyrus the Great. 3. Policy of tolerance. Unlike many rulers of his time, Cyrus was known for his respect for the cultures, religions, and customs of the peoples he conquered. He issued the Cyrus Cylinder, often considered the first charter of human rights, which declared religious freedom and the repatriation of displaced peoples, including the Jews exiled in Babylon. 4. Impact on Judaism. After conquering Babylon, Cyrus freed the Jewish people from captivity and allowed them to return to Jerusalem to rebuild their temple. This act earned him great admiration in Jewish history and mentions in the Bible. Key highlights of Cyrus the Great. 5. Governance. Cyrus established a centralized administration and introduced the satrapy system, dividing his empire into provinces governed by satraps, provincial governors. He ensured efficient communication and security across his empire, laying the foundation for long-lasting stability. Key highlights of Cyrus the Great. 6. Death and legacy. Cyrus died in battle around 530 BCE while campaigning in Central Asia. His tomb in Pasargadae is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. He is remembered as a visionary ruler who combined military success with policies that promoted peace and cultural integration. Cyrus the Great's leadership and achievements influenced subsequent empires, including the Greek and Roman empires, and his legacy continues to be celebrated as a model of enlightened governance. What is the Persian Empire? The Persian Empire refers to a series of imperial dynasties that originated in ancient Persia, modern-day Iran, and ruled vast territories across Asia, the Middle East, and beyond. Known for their significant influence on culture, politics, and military affairs, the Persian empires played a central role in shaping world history. Key Persian empires. 1. Achaemenid Empire, circa 550 to 330 BCE. Founding. Established by Cyrus the Great, who united the Medes and Persians. Territory. Stretched from the Indus Valley to the Balkans, encompassing Egypt, Mesopotamia, and parts of Greece and Central Asia. Achievements. Developed an efficient administrative system with satrapies, provinces, built the royal road for communication and trade. Promoted religious and cultural tolerance under rulers like Cyrus and Darius the Great. Decline. Conquered by Alexander the Great in 330 BCE. Key Persian empires. 2. Parthian Empire, 247 BCE to 224 CE. Founding. Emerged after the fall of the Seleucid Empire. Territory. Controlled regions of modern Iran and parts of Central Asia. Achievements. Known for its skilled cavalry and successful resistance against the Roman Empire. Acted as a cultural bridge between East and West, promoting trade on the Silk Road. Decline. Overthrown by the Sasanian Empire. Key Persian empires. 3. Sasanian Empire, 224–651 CE. Founding. Established by Ardashir I after defeating the Parthians. Territory. Spanned from the Arabian Peninsula to Central Asia. Achievements. Advanced architecture, art, and literature. Reinvigorated Zoroastrianism as the state religion. Frequently clashed with the Roman and Byzantine empires. Decline. Defeated by the Islamic Caliphate after the Arab-Muslim conquests. Cultural and historical legacy. Innovations. Contributions in engineering, architecture, art, and governance. Cultural impact. Influenced neighboring civilizations, including Greece, India, and Rome. Religion. Zoroastrianism originated in Persia and influenced later religions like Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Modern influence. The legacy of the Persian Empire is still visible in Iranian culture, language, and identity. The Persian empires are celebrated for their administration, military strategies, and enduring cultural achievements, making them a cornerstone of world history. 10 facts about the fall of Babylon. 1. Conquest by Cyrus the Great. Babylon fell to the Persian Empire under Cyrus the Great in 539 BCE. The conquest marked the end of the Neo-Babylonian Empire. Conquest by Cyrus the Great. Babylon fell to the Persian Empire under Cyrus the Great in 539 BCE. The conquest marked the end of the Neo-Babylonian Empire. 2. Capture without a battle. The city of Babylon was captured with minimal resistance. According to historical accounts, including those by Herodotus, the city gates were opened by defectors or infiltrators, allowing Persian forces to enter. Facts about the fall of Babylon. 3. Strategic use of the Euphrates River. Cyrus reportedly diverted the Euphrates River, which flowed through Babylon, lowering the water level to allow his troops to march into the city via the riverbed. 4. The role of Gobryas. Gobryas, or Ugbaru, a Median general loyal to Cyrus, played a crucial role in leading the assault on Babylon and securing the city. Facts about the fall of Babylon. 5. Belshazzar's rule. At the time of the fall, Babylon was ruled by Belshazzar, the son of King Nabonidus. Belshazzar was acting as regent while Nabonidus was away, and his leadership is often criticized as ineffective. Belshazzar's rule. At the time of the fall, Babylon was ruled by Belshazzar, the son of King Nabonidus. Belshazzar was acting as regent while Nabonidus was away, and his leadership is often criticized as ineffective. 6. The fall marked by the biblical writing on the wall. According to the book of Daniel in the Bible, a mysterious hand wrote on a wall during Belshazzar's feast, predicting Babylon's downfall. This prophecy was fulfilled the same night. Facts about the fall of Babylon. 7. Integration into the Persian Empire. After its conquest, Babylon became a significant administrative center of the Persian Empire. Cyrus allowed local governance to continue under Persian oversight. Integration into the Persian Empire. After its conquest, Babylon became a significant administrative center of the Persian Empire. Cyrus allowed local governance to continue under Persian oversight. 8. Religious tolerance. Cyrus is noted for his policy of religious tolerance. He allowed the Jewish exiles in Babylon to return to Jerusalem and rebuild their temple, an event recorded in the Bible and the Cyrus Cylinder. Facts about the fall of Babylon. 9. Economic prosperity declined. Although Babylon initially remained prosperous under Persian rule, its importance gradually waned as other cities like Susa and Persepolis became central to the empire. 10. Cultural continuity. Despite the political fall, Babylon continued to be a center of learning, culture, and commerce for centuries, preserving its rich Mesopotamian heritage under Persian rule. The fall of Babylon remains a significant event in ancient history, symbolizing the transition from Mesopotamian dominance to Persian ascendancy in the ancient Near East. Subscribe, share, like, hit that notification bell for more information. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your fellow associates. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell for more information on Jesus Christ, God, and Lord, every day, week, month, and year. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the current information. Thank you for watching.